Hi guys, Diana and Granny here from FCPX.com. Today I'm going to show you on how to make a simple template on Motion 5 like this. Yeah, so it's actually pretty straightforward, and let's get started. First we open the Motion project. The duration I'll make into 5 seconds. Broadcast HD 1080. Then first we make it a new rectangle using this rectangle tool. First of all, we just make this into fit. And then click on rectangle tool and start drag rectangle right in the canvas. Right there. And then you can just make it nice and even in the canvas. Yeah, I think that's nice. And then we are making a border using same rectangle tool and start to drag in the canvas again. We change the inspector and shape. We change the fill into outline because you want to create the border. Then you can just start to arrange to adjust the parameter. For example, the width. I'll make the width in the 5, I think. Yeah, that look good. And then you can just start to adjust again, make it look nice. There we go. And then name it the group. It's like say rectangle. Then you create another group from the object menu, object, new group. And in this group we are going to make a line, so naming the group line. So okay, now we click on the line tool under rectangle, so you just like press and you find line, and then press shift and drag on your canvas. You can just drag it and put it right in the middle, right in the center. And under inspector and shape, you can also adjust the width. I'll make it into thin line. Yeah, right there. We'll make it even smaller. Make it 10. There we go. And you can just change the start cap to square and end cap square, so our rectangles look nice and even. Now we make another group. In this group we're going to create a text, so we name this group text. Okay, click on the text tool and start typing on your canvas. Doesn't matter what you type. I'm gonna type here Peppy Pixels. Under inspector, this is the parameter of text, inspector and text, and you can just change. The color, the font, everything's here. Or you can just using your HUD, all same. So first I'm going to change to the color of my text to black color since my background is black, so white, so I cannot really read the text. I'll just center, put my text in, change the alignment of the text to the center, and then you just drag, put it right in the middle, make it bigger, change the size. This is okay, I think. And then you can just change the font. I'll change the font to, let's see, no, I like the, see, I'll make it a little bit bigger. It doesn't really matter, because in FCP you can always changing as you want, because there's a lot of choice of font. So anyway, yeah. Now we're going to make another text by clicking this text tool and start typing on your canvas. You can type anything. I just copy paste from Wise Word here. Then you can just click on the HUD, change the color of the text. I'll make it black. You can just using a HUD to adjust your text size, font, everything here, or you can do on your inspector and text and all of here, all your text parameter here. If you scroll down, you see this, your text is actually here. You can select them, and then the alignment, pick the center, so your text will be nice in the center, and drag it right in the middle. Make a text smaller so it will be fit in your canvas. There you go. So okay, we have a text layer, line layer, and rectangle layer. Now we're going to animate it, each of these elements, so it will make like exactly like on the video. So you click on the rectangle layer, so, and then on your timeline, put into 1 second duration, and under inspector and properties you can set a keyframe on scale, set right there, and then back to the frame 0, click another keyframe there, and then make it bigger, so these rectangles out of a canvas. There we go. So if we play it, take a look. Yeah, good. So now we are going to animate the line. Select the line group, the line itself, and make it into duration, let's say 25 frame. Now let's make 1 second and 5 frame. Set a keyframe on the scale. Just click right here, and then bring the playhead back to duration 15 frame, and set another keyframe and make it scale to 0. So if you play it, it'll be like this. So they both animated in the same time between the rectangle itself and the line. So okay, we got that. Now we are going to animate it, the text. On the timeline, I put the text in the, just drag the text on the frame 17. On the text layer, just drag it into frame 17 there. You can create your own animated, or you can just like using whatever is already there in the library. Under library, you can open it, and then on behavior and click on the text sequence. There's a bunch of choice that you can use it. Basically, each of these, if you click, each of these have a different animated. Although you can create your own, that will be like separate tutorial that I will show you next. So in this case, I will just using tracking, because I like this. Look nice and smooth. So just apply that on this first text. Click right there. If you play it, so okay. And then for the second title, I'll use it the same tracking, same motion. So I'll just click right there, play it. So I guess the text moving a little bit slow, so I will make it a little bit faster by dragging the text behavior. You can just look it here under my FCPX text right here. I can just drag this behavior, make it smaller, like shorter, so it's mean the motion will be a little bit faster. If you make it longer, then the motion that you create it's longer. So okay, the second text, I'll drag a little bit on the frame, let's say on the frame 25. Right there. And then make it the motion a little bit slow. So if you play it, I think my text motion still a little bit slow. I can make it a little bit short again. So going a little bit faster. Or I can just drag the text group itself by clicking the text group and then dragging a little bit onto frame 12. Let's play again. That's not that bad. Okay, now we create another group by clicking on the object and new group and naming this group a whole group. And select all these three group and drag it, put it inside of a whole group. So, okay, because we're going to make fade in and fade out at the end. So this will be like going nice, show the motion, and then at the end will be like a fade out. So select the group, whole group, and then click the library, behavior, and basic motion, and then choose the fade in, fade out, and click apply right there. So you have your fade in and fade out. If you click the HUD, you'll see the window for fade in and fade out. You can just click right there, bring it we don't want the fade in, we just want the fade out, about 20 frames, something like that. And then if you play it, okay, now we got everything we need. Now we're going to publish this as a template in FCP. But before we do that, we have to publish each of the adjustment parameter, so later on we can just we will be able to adjust all the element inside of a FCP. Okay, let's do that. Click the rectangle layer, and then on the rectangle under inspector and shape, we'll see our rectangle parameter there. On the fill color, you can just click right here and then click publish. And the opacity, click right there and then publish. By the way, you can just lower the opacity a little bit, so it will be like transparent background. Make it into 50. Then yeah, you have it. If you click on your project, you will see your rectangle parameter there. Basically, on your project, that's what you see on FCP later on. So you can just name in your parameter here. Just say rectangle. Yeah. And then on your border here, border line, you can just do the same thing under inspector, shape, and then on the outline, you can just click right here and then click publish. Click the width because we need to adjust the width, and then click publish, and click the project again. We name this let's just say border color. There you go. And then click the line layer, click the line itself, and then under inspector, shape, and you see the outline there, and just click right here, the arrow down, and pick the publish. And then the width also, click the publish. Open the project again, and here naming this parameter line. There you go. So okay, we get if you select the project, we saw this, and now we are going to publish the text. So just select the text, and then under inspector and text, and on the basic formatting, you can just click on the arrow down and then click publish. And then select text, do the same thing, click publish. And there you go, we have everything. If you select the whole layer, and you can also publish the whole layer, so your layer will be like you can adjust it or adjustable by clicking the inspector and properties. Under position, you can just the arrow down, click publish, and then the project you can just position, just naming this whole position. Okay, now we have everything set. Okay, now we are going to publish our template to FCP10, so we can use it again and again to our project later on. Let's open File menu and Publish as a template. So the pop-up window will show up, and we can give it the name of our template. Let's say I'll say animated text panel using motion. and then under categorize, so you can just make new category and name in category, for example Dian category. Let's click create, and then don't forget the checklist, the publish as a Final Cut generator. This is very important. You have to check in this box and then publish. Okay, now we are inside of FCP10, and let's find our template that we save it. I actually save it inside of a generator right here, and then there we go. This is my template that we just created. We can just drag it onto pieces of clip, or you can just like put it right here, or you can just drag it here on the top of your clip. See how it look. So let's play it. There it is, nice and smooth, and fade out. If you select the template and then you just go to generator menu here, you'll see our parameter that we save in Motion 5. So everything here, the rectangle color, you can just adjust by tweaking around right here. And then on text, also you can change the text font color by clicking on text, and then you just like click right here, clicks on text, and the text will pop up here, and then you can just change the color, change the font. All the parameter will be here, right there, and then you can just bring it outline, glow, everything here, and if you click here, show everything here, and then the color, you can just change the color. For example, I want it to be red. There it is. Yeah, we got colors, everything set up here. So okay, okay guys, hope you find this tutorial helpful for you, and have a good weekend.